Hey guys, just wanted to show you what's going on with the pairs before I log off for the night. So yeah, looking back, using this red set of candles to predict the next black set of candles, the next rest of the trading session. Yes, we said if you got a sell here, closed out here, we said that'd be pretty good. So that's kind of what happened here. If you got in on a sell, you could have closed out here. Another point here, it's looking like right here because it's just after lunch, which is this point here. And yeah, this is our lunch marker here. So yeah, that turned out pretty good. This might not be the point after lunch here. There could be another point after, but either way. And for tops, this was looking pretty flat, but it actually turned out to have more of a point to it. So didn't turn out exactly how this reflected, but definitely got some action there. So that was Euro USD on the 5 minute. And then for gold, gold was showing us from this little set of red candles that it was just going to go down the whole day. And so far it's looking like that's what it's going to do. This is our mid-lunch midpoint for the day for the session. And this is our mid for the session. So we're just past that right now. So right now it's fallen right in line with that. So if you would have got in on a sell here, you could have scored some profits for sure. US 30, I don't think we really talked about US 30. I didn't do much with it today, but from the red candles here, a little fractal period here to here, showing like it was just going to be mostly all down, a little bit up near the end. So that's kind of what it's showing here. This doesn't really show up in the fractal, this large dip. That large dip was quarter way, just before quarter way through the day. So that's right about here. So hard to spot for sure. But anyhow, if you got in on a sell at the early part of the day and then just held it almost near any point, you would have caught some points, some pips. GJ. So GJ here. So looked like it was going to go up and then back down. Big down move there, big up move here, and then back down. And that's kind of what happened. So we said it's going to go up. There's an up move and then back down right after the first quarter. So where's the first quarter? So here's the half point. Here's the first quarter. So a big move happened just after the first quarter, and then here it's showing just before the first quarter. So that's a little different, but still there's a huge drop here, especially from this move here. So if you caught any of that, that would have been good. And then it shows after there's a big move up. So from here, a move up, and then down, then back up. But that was actually, was that midday is actually right here. And then midday on this is about right here. So I was off a little bit with what I just said. But what is that? So lunchtime, okay, so just before lunch it was looking like it was going to go up. Is that, yeah, up right before lunch. So we were expecting it to go up here just before lunch. So that didn't really happen. But we did get this high just after lunch. So that's pretty close. So let me double check, see if this is, oh yeah, okay. Okay, my template's even a little bit off. Should have been like over here. Doesn't make a big difference. So anyhow, and then after lunch, heading downward, and that's where we're at right now. We're heading downwards right now. So we've got this amount of space here left to fill in on the chart. So you can pull up your chart, see what happens if you're still taking trades. But yeah, I think that's all we really checked out for the day. There's NAS, lots of down, little move up towards the end. And that's kind of what you got here. Kind of looks like US 30. Big dip here. Could have been this point. But like just looking at initially, I wouldn't have seen that. So that's pretty hard to catch. But if you were looking at this overall, you might have just said, okay, it's going to go down for the whole day. So you might have just got it on the sell some point up here. That would have treated you pretty good unless you accidentally bought here. But, you know, the subtleties in these little moves you might want to pay attention to because that might save you. So, so if you zoomed in on this a little bit more, you probably would have thought to yourself that there was going to be a little bit of a dip and then just to buy after or before that dip. So it kind of does show it in the chart after all. It's just not as prominent. Anyhow, that's it for my time is the ninth month, 26th, 2023. Yeah, see what tomorrow brings. Cheers, everybody.